I'm going to tell you why you should get 2 passports from 2 different countries. Hey guys, this is Ozzie from Wanderlust Awe Syndrome, where I provide unique views, advice, and stories for you, the passionate traveler. If you're a passionate traveler like I am, having 1 passport may not be enough. You may have to consider having another one. I'm going to tell you why you should get 2 passports from 2 different countries. Let's get into it. Convenience. Having a second passport is a good idea. We are all human, and there's a chance you will forget your passport from your home country. If that's the case, you can have a backup one to use. Also, it's an extra foreign ID you can use that will give you a peace of mind. All passports will have personal information. You can use this information to identify yourself to help you return home. If you happen to lose your passport or main passport on a trip because someone stole or you misplaced it, you have a backup to help you return home just in case. If you get arrested for whatever reason in another country, that country's government can confiscate your main passport, and you may not get it back in a timely manner. A second passport will give you a chance to overcome this. Another convenience is you can access certain things your home country's passports can't do. For example, if you need to open a bank in a certain country for easier access to a country's currency, a second passport may give you that chance. Another example is if you plan on renting an apartment in another country. The second passport you receive from that country can make it easier for you to obtain. Time. When we discuss time, we're talking about expiring passports. Most people don't check or keep track of their expiration dates. Because of these, travel plans will have setbacks as you will have to push back your dates to get another passport. With a second passport, you can overcome these setbacks. You can still travel with the second passport while reapplying for a new passport. This will give you the flexibility to travel with the second passport. If you travel frequently, chances are you will have a filled passport sooner than later. The second passport will give you an option to continue to travel while you wait for your replacement. Instead of pushing your travel dates back, you can use your second passport to continue travel on the dates you want. Governments. Major reason why you should get passports are government. Major reason why you should get different passports are governments. Every country has a government that allows specific travelers from different countries to enter. This changes every day depending on the diplomatic relationship of each country involved. Depending on the passport you have, it will determine if you get a visa free, a visa requirement, or no entry. For example, countries such as North Korea don't allow me to enter with a US passport. Your country's foreign relations with other countries will affect where you can use your passport. To deal with this, it's wise to have a second passport on hand to give you diverse options. A second passport can give you the flexibility to deal with how your country handles foreign relations with other countries when traveling. Another factor is a government can restrict or revoke passports of its own citizens for any reason. A second passport from a different country will give you political diversity to allow you to continue your travels. As mentioned before, governments can restrict or revoke who can enter its country's borders. One way the government restricts who can enter its country is by requiring specific foreign travelers to pay for visas. For many of us travelers, visas can be a pain in obtaining because of the cost and the process of getting one. Some countries will offer travelers of specific countries visa-free access, while others will require them to get visas online, on arrival, or through an embassy in that traveler's home country. Having a passport from a specific country can avoid having to deal with obtaining a visa. This will save you money and time, which you can use to better plan your trip. Depending on the country's origins of your second passport, you can visit a country that gives visa-free access. For example, a US passport will give visa-free access to all North, Central, Caribbean, and Euro countries. Also, it will allow visa-free access to almost all South American countries. Money. Anyone who travels will spend money. A lot of the cost to travel is the preparation of travel, such as paying for tickets, shelter, activities, and government requirements. As I mentioned before, one of those costs is paying for a visa. Often a visa consumes time and money because of the process. Depending on where you go, this process can take a lot of resources and planning. Check out a video which I talk about the process of getting a Nigerian visa to learn more. With a second passport from another country, you can avoid the cost of having a visa. The great thing about having a second passport from another country is you become a citizen of that specific country. This can give you an advantage over other travelers. For example, if you need to show your ID in the country that you receive your passport from, you're likely to get treated differently if you show your main passport from your home country. For example, many countries will give deals to their own citizens to encourage domestic travel. Many countries do this to boost their revenues and influence travelers to spend their money on their local economies. With a second passport of a Pacific country, you can get deals to help you save resources compared to those who may have to spend more resources with their main home passport. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and share buttons. Also, make sure you leave a comment down below. Are you planning to get a second passport? If so, why? Also, check out my other videos to help you guys for your next trip. I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace.